No doubt, anyone who suffers from this bias fraud is the most frustrating experience. Like, you try to be honest selling an expensive item, and you think you pack it nicely, the buyer will be happy, and you end up having to deal with like these kind of idiots. So it takes me a long time to get my 1700 back. So let me just share what happened for the whole process so you get an idea. I already suspected this buyer is a bit dodgy, asking for different stuff, but you still have to sell it anyway. Next thing you know, the buyer is asking to return and saying that item is not as described and send it back. So in the post office, when I get the item, I can feel it's just light and empty, like a bottle. So I didn't want to take it. I asked eBay, what happened? Like, should I take the package? And they still ask me to take the package.
The
So
package. This is a package. Still sealed. Still sealed. This is the tumbler. Now we open. Now we open. Here's Popish. Here's Popish. Popish. This is our handbag. This is our handbag. Nothing else. Nothing else.
so you can see I got this rubbish that is really used like with nothing. So but then eBay still asking you to do all the proving work, which is quite frustrating. So I have to write and speak to them on the line. They asked me to do stat deck. I did two of them, and but at last, like eBay decided that yeah, this buyer is a cheat, a fraud, so they decided to put the account on hold and saying he's not protected in by buyer's protection. The next thing they wash their hands clean and give it to PayPal. And the surprising thing is, even after all that, even after the buyers has been suspended, you can see he's no longer registered user. You can see there, and they still decided to refund the buyer. Can you believe this shit? You know, they then I wrote to them again, and they washed their hands off and say you have to deal with PayPal. PayPal is controlling the money. Deal with them. So now I have to deal with PayPal, which is more time wasting. So on the 15th of November, the buyer already filed a claim because he couldn't get through eBay. I've stopped him on the eBay side, so he wants to go through the PayPal side, through the claim. So here's the original payment that I received, 1700, and later on the buyer wants to keep the bag and the money. So with me stopping the eBay, he's now trying to speak to PayPal and get his money. But PayPal just doesn't want to do anything. They just as long as the buyer do a return, they after return the give them another chance to return even after I showed them the first one was just rubbish. Then you get this crappy fake Fuji bag, and what does the buyer think? I'm gonna take this back and let go of my 1700 YSL bag. I was selling it for my fiance, so this is totally crap, right? This is probably worth $50, nowhere near my 1700, so not acceptable. I don't know why he bothered sending this back anyway, thinking I'm just gonna go, okay, I'll take this back. The next thing you know, PayPal decided to refund the buyer because they returned something. I questioned them. What does a buyer only need to return something and you give them the money? Next thing I wrote them a long, long, long report and get my solicitor to deal with it. So, I sent them to the appeal team, and after all the pain and 1 month of time, finally my appeal case is won and got my 1700 back. So they will put back in your account with no explanation, no apology, nothing. Just want to get rid of me, I guess. Don't want me to go further. But obviously, there's some fraud in the system allowing people to take advantage. So Anyway, I got it sorted. I think this guy is an idiot trying to take on me. But if you got patience and time, you will win.